frustration. And we are up on YouTube again. We are up on YouTube again, I believe. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Just double checking, making sure we got everything up here. We're back in the room. There we go. Shumai Mount. Have I checked the error store? Not yet. Not yet. I literally loaded in and the stream died. So we're working on it. We're working on it, baby. Lumar, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Hi, Gulf. How you doing? All right. Okay. We're loading back in. We'll get there. We'll get there, tribe. We're back, baby. We are back, baby. Okay. So, bonus calendar. Look at all this stuff. 15 corrupted... you get the signal data on day 2? That's sick. Claim that straight away. Also giving us 2 million credits. All of this good... Oh, that's such a... Oh my god, that's delicious. That is so nice. Alright. Okay. So, still not getting that. Got that new calendar. Got those 30 shards. Over here. Look at that. Promote. Promote. Good. Now, we don't have that episode currency stuff just yet. We'll keep doing this. Oh. New episode track got some juicy rewards. We're going to have to check it out. We are really going to have to check out that error track. Let's just go through and do this tier first. There are lightspeed tokens in the error store. Cool. Pew pew, pew pew. This makes me want to immediately wail on the character just to make this process a little bit quicker. Even Relic 5 tokens, that's crazy stuff. That's huge, dude. We'll check it out in a second. There's loads to check out here. Imperial officers over there. I mean, they're dealing no damage to us either. He's gone. He's error level 5 as well. Same as me. I'm guessing these guys spawn in at the same level as my guy, maybe? Don't know. Don't know. Nailed it. 5k currency, you get like 20 to 30k through the pack. That's insane, dude. That is insane if that's true. Let's go ahead and check it out then. So, error shipments. These are what you need for thingy. So this is a weekly store. Weekly store. You need 20 to get to relic 10. So you can buy enough. Yeah, you can buy enough to get one every week. That's kind of wild. 6,900. Okay, so we're talking 11,000 there, right? 13,000. Erodium lightspeed token. So this is relic 5 for attackers. 5,000 currency. Tanks. Kind of very tempting. Ooh. I would like to do it for him. I would like to do it for him. I'd like to do it for him as well. Ah, man. Oh, these are just gear 12 ones. That's fine. Cool. 1k a day from Coliseum is max, right? I have no idea, MG. I have no idea, buddy. So we're obviously going to get this episode pass. I'm not going to be boosting, obviously. But I would rather be doing this from the web store. Because the web store will give me coaxium, which is more value. But the episode pass that they've got on the web store is showing the old one. I'm going to purchase it here. And hopefully it doesn't break. Because it's still showing the old episode pass right now. So I've picked that up. The Stormtrooper Luke bundle number 2 is in there, which would finish us off. Is there an Ascension pack for Luke, guys? Is there an Ascension pack for Luke? Do we know? Wow, the Anniversary Coaxium is amazing as well. All right, let's log back into the game real quick. See what we're working with. It is the right one. Good. Thanks, Tiger. Did I already spend on Luke? Yes. Yes, 94. I bought the $30 pack. Dual ends Vader's helmet is smoking in the character model. Looks sick. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out, Balthazar. All right. So let's have a look. Oh, total error. What? Okay. You'll receive spotlight units as they appear. Yep. Okay, you can see other characters over here. Oh, that's our normal characters. Here's our error units. Not sure how I'm getting error levels. I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Total error level 6. Oh, okay, it's because I've leveled up this guy, right? Because I've leveled up this guy. Do we have enough? We do not. Click on the new Vader. Okay. Oh, it does smoke. Yeah, that's sick. You can see how it's broken over here. And he's got the cut on the back as well. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick. Is the character level equals the tokens? Yeah, gotcha. I wish we could... Oh, there we go. So you basically get 10 currency per level. 665 is the max. So 665 divided by 6. Everybody to level 110. I don't see how that works out. I don't see how that works out. Oh! It's divided by 7, isn't it? 665 divided by 7, because obviously the area... Yeah. So you max it out by getting everybody to level 95. That makes sense. That makes sense. Did I get the 2 free chests? I did, yeah. Let's go ahead and claim ourselves a free thingy here. Okay, so... It doesn't look like right now there is a... an Ascension pack for Luke. And that's okay. That's okay. Just means we're gonna have to buy the big bundle pack from the web store. So let me quickly go and pick that up. Let me go ahead and buy the Stormtrooper Luke bundle over here. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. Thank you so much for the follow there, Raw75. What's going on, Teeks? How you doing, dude? All right. Wow, we are claiming a whole host of crap here. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. All right, let's go in. Reload. 250k error currency to get Luke to 65, but only 5k for R5 Lightspeed token. This must be a big mistake, right? I don't follow Red Destroyer. What do you mean? Yeah, it's such a shame that we've dropped down to 150 viewers, down from the 700 or 800 we had earlier. But I guess Arnold is live, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and spend this energy real quick. Just drop it all in there. No idea what I just got. Don't really care. Cantina battles. We should probably actually spend it over here right now. Just because I'm probably going to be breaking that down. But Arnold ain't Welsh. Okay. To get Luke to 65 error levels, it costs 250,000 error currency. How can I check that? How can I check it? Is it by just going down here? 241,200. That's a lot. That's a lot. But we are going to be gaining it every day from Coliseum as well, right? I'm kind of curious. Where are we going to see the rewards? Where are the leaderboard rewards? So rewards over here. So at best, you get 1,000. At worst, you get 10. So that's a huge difference, right? Huge difference. But you can get this 1,000 points a day. So an error is going to be what? Well, actually, this will probably change as well when you go up further as well. Cool. Yeah. That's 50 R5 lightspeed tokens. Yeah, but I imagine if you spend it on the lightspeed tokens, you can't get the error unit. So you kind of have to make a choice, right? But it's a great catch-up mechanic, guys. It's a fantastic catch-up mechanic. Right. Let's go to the episode track. Over here. Claim all these. Let's get a head start on this episode track, shall we? Oh yeah. Episode quests. Get that stuff. 5 mod challenges. Fleet arena, squad arena battles. Nailed it. Arnold seems to be kind of negative already, sticking here for some positive views. What is he being negative about? I mean, I get it. Not everybody's going to be excited about everything. I understand that, but what's there to be negative about already? I don't get it. I don't get it personally, but maybe I will. I haven't had a chance to get to terms with it just yet. So let's get our 20 shards. Let's get our stuff. So I'm curious about... Okay, obviously we get the error points here, but what... see, 75. Okay, 75 of the first tier right there. We're getting more error currency over here and more in the pass. So where is the rest of the signal data that we're supposed to be getting? We're getting materials. What's this one? Oh, that's for leveling up in error levels. 65 here. That's not that many, I'll be honest. And 15, that's really not that much. Do they give even more up here? I'm just checking if you get even more signal data in the top row. Nope. Not really. I expected more from this track. I'll be honest. I expected more from this track. That was quite nice, though. It's a decent chunk there. I definitely expected more in terms of helping us with relic levels here. Like, that's okay. But when you look further along, it's like, where's the rest of the signal data? Where's your carbonite circuit boards and your bronzium wirings? Sure, nobody needs chromium transistors, so why are we giving us this? Like, it doesn't matter. That piece doesn't matter. Like, that's nice, don't get me wrong, but that's all you're getting for 28 days. Have I seen the raid store? No. I've seen the error store. What do you guys think of the price of the new signal data in the guild store? Guild activity, signal data. I don't see any here. Or is it because it's not... Do I need to refresh it? Do I need to refresh this? Okay, so 1 or 2 for 1,500. So it's about the same as that. You need 15. This is probably going to be the best place to spend your Mark III. Like, late game players will be spending their Mark III currency here. Like, almost certainly. Almost certainly. Because you can get aero magnifiers and droid brains now from Mark II currency. Not Mark II, sorry. From the scavenger. I imagine that's where you'll be spending a lot of it. Just if, like, it's much better than using your signal data. So this is infinitely better. This is infinitely better. Like, I would do that every single time. This is also so good. Oh, hang on. No, wait a minute. That's terrible. That was supposed to be... Oh, no, it is the Mark 1. That is the Mark 1. I thought it was Mark 2 for a minute then. But yeah, for Mark 1 currency, that's an instant buy. But where's the money gone? Have they gotten rid of credits? Where's the credits? Oh, no, the credits are here. Okay. You still need credits. I don't know why it's using the new currency, but it stayed in the old position, which is kind of confusing. Chromium transistors, you still don't want to buy this. You don't want to buy this. But bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit boards, they're no longer a crunch for anybody, really, which is huge. So somebody said something about signal data. Is that in the weekly now? No. Episodes? No, it can't be in the episode store. But maybe they were just talking about the older one. Maybe they were just talking about the corrupted one that we found here. This is good price. This is a good price. It's a little bit cheaper than getting girders. And a little bit cheaper than girders. And realistically speaking, to get 15, you just need to buy both of these 5 times. 2,250 5 times. So what is that? 12,000 roughly? 13,000 there or thereabouts. You can buy mods with episode currency in the mod tab too. Really? Oh, this will have to be refreshed. Interesting. None of them were worthwhile for me. All right, cool. Good business. Shall we go and see our Luke a minute? Promote him. Promote the Luke. Level up the Luke. We have the currency to do that. Okay, so our Luke is now level 6. Go over here. Earn ourselves some more rewards. What's going on, Jedi Links? How you doing? You can buy mods with episode currency. It seems to be very hard to get episode upgrade currency without crystals or money. Let's not forget that it's also tied to daily participation in the leaderboards. And it's also tied to doing the marquee event every day. So that's going to be for a week. Obviously, the more you whale, the higher you'll get the error level. But we have it under good authority that free-to-play people will get their marquees to level 65, which is gear 12. So I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I wouldn't be too concerned. I haven't run the numbers. I don't know, but I'm assuming that's going to be the case. Sorry, Roy, you're not allowed, buddy. I haven't seen who's in my shard, actually, or how big the shard is as well. That's another factor. Has anybody checked to see how big the shards are? Has anybody checked to see how big they are? $600 over here. We've got a smiley face. We've got some stuff. All good business. Looks like 50. Let's get him. Level up to whatever I can. Okay, so we are currently 5 out. Should we be at 10? Oh, right. We've got another level to do. My bad. That's just the top 50? You're currently 56th? Gotcha. What's going on, Art? There's rewards for 1,000 plus, so at least 1,000. I imagine it's going to be 10,000, 20,000 then. Do you think they'll bring the gas bundle back around the anniversary? No idea, Dave. No idea, buddy. Kapoom. Get that Death Trooper. He's got too much health recovery right now. Come on, take him out. Ass assist him. The fact that they're dazing me is irritating. He's level 15 and we're only like level 7. That kind of sucks. They might need to do some adjustments on the levels of these enemies. Because I'm definitely not wailing on error level up points. That ain't happening. Good. Nailed it. Any infos on GK's Lightspeed bundle yet? Do you mean JMK's one? And no, not yet. Alright. So, we can already get some level ups. Taking him up. Oh, come on. I like new stuff. I like new stuff. What's the point of buying character shards? Does it make your error Luke stronger for Coliseum? Correct, MG. That's exactly what it does. Buying shards allows me a couple of things. Obviously, stats scale with stars, right? Now, I don't know how true that is in the error content, but it also allows me to earn more error levels straight away. and it gives me a higher ceiling on how high of an error level I can take him. So like this level up system over here, in order to progress beyond level 65, which is here, you need to have at least 4 stars, and it gets further and further, right? So level 75 will get you to that. And they're saying, I think it's 5 stars will get you about to level 85. And you need to have 7 stars to get to 95. Do we see the Relic 10 material now? Now we have Coliseum? Yes, yep. Relic 10 material is now in the game. So if we go to characters over here, you'll be able to actually go in and go boop. And it's down here. This is the new coaxial servo motor. We've got one immediately. But obviously we need the corrupted signal data, which we're going to get tomorrow. So make sure you get the new calendar. Waiting for the Calvin stream to see an R10 Jar Jar. How are people getting 4 stars? I thought the episode pass only gives 25 out of 30. The episode pass gives you 20 shards. So other people have spent money to get additional shards. That's what it is. Or they've spent crystals. Right? Because those are the ways that you earn it. Defeat 5 enemies with Luke Skywalker Farm Boy? What? Okay. Defeat 5 enemies with the old Ben. 250k damage with Stormtrooper Luke. All that sort of business. So, all this stuff helps with levels. Let's go ahead and check to see. I'm still learning the new layout. Level up. There we go. Got to level 9. Cool. Alright, guys. Now we need to make that decision of how hard are we whaling? Are we going to try and whale this loot immediately to 7 stars? I normally wouldn't. Normally I would just run through the marquee. Because the marquee event will get us enough now at the end of it to take us to 7 stars. So by the end of the week, we'll earn the stuff here to take him up, right? So I'm having a look here. This actually doesn't give us any... Okay. So you'd have to take him to at least tier 4 in order to... I think so. Tier 4 over here is the only one that's giving you any sort of error-based content. And you know, that needs 5 stars. That's a heavy invest. How much did I spend to get here? I've spent $100. $100. Do the usual, run through the marquee. Yeah, would be good to know how much you need to whale to get the 1,000 top rewards in the Coliseum. So the Coliseum is a little bit different, right? The Coliseum is a little bit different because you get 5 battles a day. My high score right now is 9%. That's when we went in base. Let's just see what he does now. I'm actually just going to... Okay, so what is this? Hindered scaling. Total enemy error level in the battle is less than 50. The damage bonuses from Roar of the Crowd are partially decreased. So he's been hindered right now. Physical damage. This tag deals 250 target if they have no buffs. Dispel all buffs and deal physical damage to all enemies. So what does this one do? Special damage to all enemies. No. All Wookiee allies recover health. No. Target enemy 3 times. A basic seems the best over there. We want to get Disciple. So we're going to put Disciple on Luke because he's obviously got the most levels of investment. Okay, so the rest of the team is going to scale with your error level as well. This is the mass assist, right? Oh, but it only calls rebel allies to it. Oh, okay, no, it's calling everybody. So there we go. We went straight up to 17. Siphon some crit damage. Let's see about getting some heal action going. Let's do some damage. 21%. 24%. We're doing about 3% damage per hit. More heals. Okay, we're good. I don't think right now there's a heck of a lot of nuance to this. What's this ramping number thing here? Enemy turn tracker. Consecutive turns, enemy turns taken. Resets the start. Okay. Wonder why we've got an enemy turn tracker. What's the significance of that? Whew. I think we should be able to finish this wave. This should be the mass assist, 44%. Up to 51. That's not too bad. Oh! Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, 51%. Can you buy the 100 shards pack without buying the 30 shards? No, George. You can't. You cannot. So that has given... Because we hit 51%, we got... These are one-time rewards. So 10% got us 25 of this. 20% got us 50 of it. 30% got us 75. Then we got this thing, which gave us 75 and 20. And then an extra 75. So it gives you some rewards for actually hitting those high watermarks. What's in this one here? Okay, so it doesn't give you any of the error currency. Have to be careful on how much we, how many turns we take there. Yeah, so we need more of that. The second tier of the boss is rough. Sweet Xiao, did you 7-star your Luke immediately? 3, 4. Okay, got ourselves some error currency. How much is the 100 shard pack? It's 75 bucks, I want to say. Check the level 95 currencies. What do you mean, David? What do you mean, sorry, bud? You can't back out, Slan. No. No, it's not like a raid. Every attempt is a lock-in attempt. Every attempt is a lock-in. So we need another 85 shards. 4-star, level 14. And you did 99%. So it's the level then that's giving the biggest boost. So I imagine it's normally there's a button you can click to like search where can we get the levels. Does it currently only exist, say, in like the store or something like that? Which I don't know where that would be. Oh, error store. That's what I was missing. Okay, so this you could, but that doesn't actually give you the error currency. So there must be, yeah, okay. Oh wow, that is so heavily on the whaling side, isn't it? Wow, they're like, hey, look, you can pay $2 to get 28,000 currency and level up immediately. Thanks, Colin. The episode pass has a bunch. No trend. They give you... The Coliseum seems luck-based. I did it 5 times and got 5 different scores despite going in the same thing. Right. The summoned unit scale based on the rarity level and error level of your unit with the lowest error level. Thank you, Mage Ducky. You can get it with crystals at the bottom. Oh, you can also do crystal purchases. Oh, okay. So that will give you between 11k and 33,000. Most likely you just get the 11k 200. And how, like, I need to know how does that translate right now? Yeah, so that might get you... So if I was to get the lowest roll, we might get to like level 12 or something. Basically. Yeah, there's a lot to track here. There's a lot to track here. Let's look at the episode track. You don't really get enough error level currency. You do, I'm sure you do in the long run, but it's really hard to level up your characters in the early stages for the error levels. The cost for level upgrade materials is rough. Well, for both crystals and normal. Check the last level of the new leveling system, level 95. Yeah, that just shows you how much currency you need to get to that top tier, yeah? So I think I did see it earlier. I just can't remember. It was high. So that's the maximum. And it would cost... Where's the currency? Oh, it's not showing the currency over here. But look at all this, like 6,000 of these. It's so much stuff to get them all the way maxed out. Would you say it's worth it to buy the 399 pack in the episode store? Don't know. Am I the only one that can't see flawed signal data cantina nodes searching for a character? I don't know. I can't say I've looked for it. Yeah, it's there. Cumulative in the level up screen. Yes. Yeah, it's everything that you haven't already spent on the character. Yeah. Like that's like when you jump down here, like that's just for this. Oh, so it is, yeah, no, it is cumulative, isn't it? So it might be enough 11,000 might be enough to get here in terms of currency, but obviously you'd still need basic performance cores and you'd still need the Grek modules. It's definitely deliberately designed to be slow. It's definitely designed to be slow. So I can see why some people would find this to be a little bit irksome. Because it's very it's really tempting to just go to the error store and be like, oh, well, I'm just going to go ahead and throw crystals at this tier to get me enough modules and stuff to get to like level 15 immediately. And then it's like, oh, if you want to go to 16 to 25, this will give you some of the stuff that you need, but then you'll need to keep wailing on the currency over here, right? So it's tricky. It's tricky. They got to make money. Yeah, no, I know. I think what they're doing is they're really trying to tempt people on the microtransaction side of thing. Because they make the starting levels so hard. Like, I've just spent $100 on this character, right? Spent $100 on this character, getting him up to 15 out of 100. But because those packs don't give you anything to help you with the levels, he doesn't feel like he can do anything, right? At these higher tiers, you get some of these Xeric ability modules. Whatever that does. So even if we were to purchase this, for example, that's going to be, what, 12 times an average of 7. That's 84. Theoretically, we could have some bad pulls and not quite make it. It slows to the impatient whale, spend more. Oh, definitely, David. 100%. Top guy in my Coliseum chart has 710 points. Number 2 has 7,834. But the top guy has a 2 by his score. Weird. So in the Coliseum, they spawn in the rest of the error units. Yes, they do. So when IG90 comes out, you'll get lower scores because the 3 units will be back to level 1. I assume so. I can only assume so. They can make money and we can talk about it if it's a good way or not. The 2 is because they made it to tier 2 in the Coliseum. Gotcha. Tier 2 is anything. Let me check my my leaderboards. Bearing in mind, this has only been live a short amount of time. So over here, yeah, so this number is the tier that you're in. That's the tier that you're in. So I imagine my guild is full of quite heavy whales. This guy is already on tier 2 and he's got 22k. Let's see what's... Can you actually see the error? Yeah, you can. So he's got an error level 30 unit. Error level 30. You can see the globals, yep. So this guy over here, whew, he's on tier 4 with a score of 100,000. This guy he is a new whale. He is a new whale. How the hell is he? What? That doesn't make sense. How is he? Oh, he's hacked. He's cheating. he's just cheating. Oh, CG, you've got your work cut out for you here, boys. You got your work cut out for you here. Lots of the early game people. Yep, lots of people cheating. Lots of people cheating. Okay, this guy might be legit though. He's got a 7-star level 55. Easy to spot them in this mode. Like, I like this did confuse me. I was like, how is he there? But then in Squad Arena, he obviously doesn't cheat. In Grand Arena, he obviously doesn't cheat. But over here, he's like, yeah, I've done nothing. No, I know, MG. I know, buddy. Tier 4, 100k must be the maximum. We don't know. I don't know. Like, the only way to test that would be to go in and... the only way to test that would be to go in and whale your way to the top, right? Where's Nihilus level 9? It's not showing. It's not in the game yet, is it? Now if you cheat, you get new characters for free by cheating a little. No. You can't get any character shards from it. It could be Guernsey, yeah. If he was smart, he'll make his score in the 7 to 12k range, not cheat at all, yeah. What's his EA name? Leaderboards, global, this guy. KezkinKurt25. KezkinKurt25. So the currency we win from Coliseum is what we use to buy R10 mats. So they say that the the rewards that we get on a daily basis, this currency is what you should be using to get relic 10 mats, which you use over here in the error shipment. So you need 20 of these, right? You can get up to 1,000 a day. So essentially speaking, how much do you need for a full relic 9 then? 6,900 times 2. You need 13,000, so 14,000 currency, essentially, in order to get one relic 10 coaxial servo motor in total, right? Oh, no, it's 15, isn't it? Hang on, let me double check that. I can't remember if it's 15 or 20. It could be 15 signal data. That's a relic 8 character. Yeah, it's 20, sorry. 20 mats of those, so yeah, you need 13,800 currency, essentially, to get enough for one relic 10 character. If you're at the top of the leaderboards, top 10 every day, you'll get that in 2 weeks, basically. Because imagine if you invest 2k crystals a week, you get 5k currency. That's a relic 5 toon with a lightspeed token. Could be worth it. It's only a relic 5 toon if... Oh, sorry, with a lightspeed token. Apologies, sorry. I thought you were talking about getting the new marquee at relic 5. I was like, you have to whale on them to get them up. So it's a whale on new tunes to get relic 10. I mean, there's an element of that for sure, yeah. So, yeah, they're definitely going to have to look into the whaling aspect of things. Definitely going to have to look into the whaling aspect of things. New structure is meant to be more incremental progress over time approach. It definitely is, Mage. So, for example, if we looked at the leaderboard right now, and I was to get 1,000 of this currency stuff, I don't think that's the same as the level up currency that we get, right? Is that right? Or is it the same? No, because that currency is very different. This stuff over here, this error level currency, is different to the one that you get from the dailies. So I'm still kind of confused about that. Still kind of confused about that. It's for the error store with lightspeed tokens? Yeah. Yeah, that currency is what you go into here for. And you can either use it on coaxial servo motors or you can use it over here. Because, I mean, look at it. That's like a relic 5 a week. Now, granted, you'd have to pick one. You could obviously get more. And I don't know as well if on this leaderboards... Yeah, so my error shard, it is for every tier. It's, yeah, so it's everything. So nobody's going to catch this guy for some time. I wonder if I recognize anybody here. In my guild? Don't know. The relic up currency is gained from the past? Yeah, but this isn't nearly enough, is it? This isn't nearly enough. If you think about it, this is supposed to take... This free path down here is supposed to be enough currency for us to take 2 characters all the way to level 65. How much currency is it? How much currency? So 4,000 plus 4,000 plus 4,000 plus 4,000. So I'm just going to add 8,000 plus 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. Okay, so plus 12,000 plus 2,000. It is kind of back end loaded. Plus 2,000, 2,4. Plus 1,500, plus 1,500, plus 1,500, plus 1,500. So plus 4,500, 40,000 there. And there's the stuff that I don't know because I've claimed them. So 40,000 currency from that. Yeah, there's cheating, Bones. Yeah, people are cheating already. But I can't see, like... Just to get to level 65, how much does it cost? Now, granted, we've leveled up some already. 236,000. So how is 40,000 supposed to be enough for us to get 2 characters to max level? You get 2k every time you complete the last box in the pass? It can't be that. Okay, so you get more here, but it can't be that because most free-to-play people are just finishing every quarter, and they're saying free-to-play people will be able to get every new marquee to level 65. So I don't know where the currency is coming from. Get a lot from error challenges? It must be. We must get loads from the error challenges. We must get loads from the error challenges that are coming up, because otherwise there's just not nearly enough. Otherwise, there's just not nearly enough error currency in the game. At the end of the battle, all enemies are considered to be from the following factions till the end of battle. Okay. Up to 5 enemies are summoned based on this error unit's level, and the lowest enemy's error level to the following descending order. Right. The damage this unit deals is increased as points are earned. The damage this unit received is decreased as points are earned. After enemy takes 10 consecutive turns, this unit gains 30% offense and 200 speed. So it's got an enraged mechanic. I guess we get 350 error currency per feed completed in the challenge, similar to episode currency before. Hard to say. Like, the error challenges have to be really significant in error currency. You don't recall seeing Relic Delta mentioned in the upgrades? What do you mean in the upgrades? Go to leadership? What are you talking about? What leadership? There is no leadership here, right? There is no leadership. There are just abilities, right? You spent 3k crystals and got yourself level 15 and completed tier 1, but pushing forward seems wailing a lot. Yeah. When you do the battles, roar of the crowd. The damage this unit deals is... Yeah, I've read that already. Yeah, it's a passive. You can see the relic delta top under the profile picture in battle. Oh, good. That's useful. Yeah. Do. Yeah. What do you mean? Why would you talk about the leaderboard when he's talking about the leadership? We've already seen the global leadership. This guy who's hacking. We've already done this. Like, we've already done this. We've seen that this guy is clearly cheating because he's got a level 5 unit and has apparently beaten tier 4. There are 8 tiers in total. There are 8 in total. It's all good, Bobby. It's all good. It's all good, buddy. Nihilus Kron is in the FTC for Rex. What? There are no FTCs right now, are there? This is still the current set, right? Yeah. Pillars of War. Yeah, Nihilus isn't in this list. What is the level 3s? Accuracy up, evasion down, protection up, speed up. Okay. Ooh, that light side level 3 is sick. Bulk again on light side. Start battle. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, light side is getting a lot of juice there. I spent crystals on the pack instead of the materials. Wah, wah. Yeah. Yeah. So that, yeah, I think that's my biggest question is the level up currency. I have to imagine it's got to be coming with the error challenges that will come next week, because basically the first week is the marquee error, right? And during the marquee, we don't gain any meaningful amount of currency to level up. You know, like there's nothing to level up there. There's, you know, these are obviously used as materials for leveling up, but you've got no currency and you need crap loads of currency to level up. You only get some on the tier 4, and it's 200. So it's not even a significant amount of currency. And even in the episode track, you get some, but you get 40,000-ish. Okay, maybe like 50,000 in total, right? And that's not enough to get you to that, you know, that will get you around level 30. So where's the rest of it coming from? You know, and it can't be just spend crystals or money, because you could go into the store, obviously you can go into the error store, and you could go over here and you could be like, oh look, I could just spend $4 and get 56,000 currency, and that would catapult me to the top. Or I could, you know, go over here, spend 2,000 crystals and get more currency than I would in the entire era at a very minimum for 2,000 crystals. But it can't be just a case of, hey, just spend 2,000 crystals, right? No, I understand that, Mage Ducky, but I understand that, Mage Ducky. What I'm saying is, right now, that's the only way you're getting it. Like, it doesn't matter, like, it could be day 28 of the episode track. You do not earn enough currency to take one character to level 30, let alone two characters to level 65, which is supposed to be the free-to-play barrier to entry, right? That's what they're saying is the top end a free-to-play player will get, and what they expect every free-to-play player to get. So that would mean no spending crystals, basically. So I want to know where this is coming from. So it has to be from error challenges. You know, 2K got you 56K. Gotcha. I mean, that's the most likely one, right? And yes, you do need the other ones. Yeah, absolutely. You need other materials as well to level up. But I'm assuming that you get those organically. You know, you get some of the currency here. I assume when you go to tier level 2. I wish I could filter through the different tiers to see the different rewards. Because obviously you get stuff as you progress. And I assume when you go to tier 2, you'll get stuff that is relevant for tier 2. I think it probably is, MG. It's probably worth doing early to push you up. Can you ask the devs on the playtest Discord? For what? Daily Coliseum ranks probably hold up. Not enough. I'll be honest, not enough. Even if you get 1,000 currency a day, the maximum you'll get, if you were a top 10 person, this is like top 10 whale. There's only 28 days in an era. That's 28,000 currency. That's still not nearly enough to take a character to 65. One character, even with a maxed out leaderboard, you know? Cheetah's already removed. Oh, have they really been removed? He has. They've already been removed. They've already been removed. They're probably doing it on an individual basis. Yeah, this makes sense. This guy's already error level 65. He's 6 stars, so he's kind of maxed out from a 3-star perspective already. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Slan. That's a good point. You are correct, yeah. Yeah, so the leaderboards there, you don't get anything. And you don't get any of the level up currency here either. That's why I'm thinking the error challenges have to be the way that we get the levels. My concern is, on a broader scale, is it feels like this now is just shifting the whaling. It's shifting where you whale from. Because are they now expecting us, like as a whale, right? As a whale, to go 7 stars, right? And they say you can hit like relic level 6 for hitting level 95. I'm not spending money in my main account, generally speaking, right? Taking individual characters to relic level 6. I don't. I just have materials that I've built up, right? So if I'm already spending the money getting the character to 7 stars, are they now expecting me to spend the money to get them to relic 6, the equivalent of error level 95? Because I'm not going to spend more money on top of what I already do, if that makes sense. The level 12 character quest is bugged? Is it? What is the level 12 character quest? I don't think I can see level 12. Don't know. What if characters always are on the same error level as they come out? What if all the characters are always on the same error level as they come out? I don't know what you mean, Foot. You must if you want Relic 10 mats. No, not really. Another cheat on top of the leaderboard? They're going to play whack-a-mole. Whales competing over R10 mats? Pretty much. You have him at level 12 and it's still consider him to be level 11. Oh, okay. Check. You'll have to be a little bit more specific, Karth. What's the thing? What's the thing that I'm checking? If you have a Luke at 20, the next character comes out at 20 as well? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I'm sorry, my Discord isn't even on right now because of the crash I had earlier. My raid attempts did not update. Anyone else? Ooh, can't say. I haven't done anything yet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Fortunately, yeah. Free to play on until at the end of the first episode. Okay. Later episode are adding both characters to. Okay. Cool. So not getting to level error level to 65 in the first episode. The currency from the episode track you're counting right now is not meant to get you to 65. The global leaderboard will help us identify cheaters. Free-to-play hitting 65 by the end of the first episode. Later episodes are adding both characters to level up and higher levels you can reach. Okay, so what I'm curious about is, are you also then scaling the error levels? Yeah, so when we look over here, apologies. I don't know if you're still watching, by the way, Fugitive, but are you saying that future episodes within the era are going to give exponentially more error level currency to level up your characters to error level 65 and beyond? Because otherwise I don't know how we get enough to take them to 65 from a free-to-play perspective. They will accommodate the resourcing needs to get all 6 characters to 65. Yes. Okay. So I'm guessing this will have to scale then, because obviously we're going to have more and more characters, provided you've engaged with Coliseum and the free tiers of the marquee events. But the free tiers of the marquee events don't have... The free tiers of the marquee events don't have any currency, right? There's no... level up currency here, no level up currency here. Tier 1 gives you enough to go to error level 5. Yeah. What, on the first time basis? Gave you mats and currency. But that's only a one-time basis, right? Going forward, this is the only tier that seems to give error level currency, and that's obviously not going to be enough, and it's a whale thing. Sorry, guys. Speaking with Dev at the moment. Fugitive, you're more than welcome to come into VC with me if you want, but I understand how that might not be ideal. Sorry, guys. Let's just see what Fugitive says here. Ba ba da bam bam ba dum ba. Scribe, did you already do the 100 vulnerable quest? If you're talking about character quests, I don't think so. What am I looking at? Quests. Sorry, guys. I'm in a bit of a kerfuddle here. I don't think I did no, I haven't even done it 20 times yet. And this is just episode points anyway. Free-to-play will be able to reach error level 65 on all 6 error units by the end of the era. Any seeming shortages on currency or materials will be accounted for in later things that you aren't seeing yet. Okay, good. Yeah. So I think we can assume that to be error challenges because there just isn't enough. There just isn't enough elsewhere in the game. Currently. I mean, there is enough currency, but not without just going over to the error store and doing this right now. Right now. He's saying there'll be other stuff coming, and I have to assume it's error challenges and other things because you can't get it through the Coliseum because this error level currency doesn't exist in there. I'll do this once. 56k, not surprised about that. Let's go ahead and... Oh god, I'm still learning the layout here. Over here. Over here. So I'll be able to take him up to... Yeah, so I'm missing this currency. Take him to level 10. That was weird. Okay, level 10. Each area unit is a separate unit, requires a separate investment, but we have accounted for that with various sourcing and resources to ensure free-to-play get all 65. Okay, good. Thank you, Fugitive. Appreciate you. Too many new currencies, no clear way where you can get them all. Scribe, check the new number 1. Okay. I mean, if it's just more hackers. Human Reborn. Yeah. I mean, 1.3 million. And he's got a level 0 character. And he's maxed out the level 8 with a 0 score. I imagine Cumin is about to get nerfed. He's probably going to get bonked and gone into the sin bin. We'll do another battle over here. Alright, so I kind of want to save the big heals. One. Let's go ahead and put Disciple over here on Luke. He doesn't have any buffs right yet, so let's just do that hit, and then we'll do the mass assist. 19%. Siphon some crit damage. Dispel all buffs on all enemies, grant other target ally a bonus turn. I mean, I don't feel like that's useful right now. I might be wrong, of course. I shouldn't have healed then. Let's drop it like it's hot. You just put it on auto? Yeah, I want to learn it. I want to learn it. I imagine can't get stunned. Kicked me in the face. Let's heal up. Okay, let's give a bonus turn back over to the healer. I feel like having some source of heals at the very least will be helpful. Basic. Basic. Siphon some crit damage. Do some hits. She can only disciple one person. Yeah. Mass assist, 47. This will be a new threshold, I think. Woohoo! New record. Ooh! You killed my Chewie. 61. Shoot him in the tuts. 66. We're about to get AoE'd to death, I think. Big hits. 78. Eek. Let's give the bonus turn. 73. Whew. Mass assist. Alright, we got a 74. Luke is my damage. Alright. So 74%. We might be able to level him up now. Kid does not look like the ban is automatic. No, I think they're doing it on an individual basis, guys. They're doing it on an individual basis here. Per character. Per player that they catch. So level up again. So yeah, we would still need 350 more of this. Keep the question company. Yeah, if there are any more questions for CG devs, let us know. One issue I'm seeing is people comment on those who don't have access to the web store for various reasons, being unable to access the R10 calendar. Don't you guys have phone? You R10 your GL layer. Congratulations, V. So the shard packs are essentially a waste since you'll need the currency and modules as well. Not necessarily. Not necessarily a waste. In fact, Fugitive, if you're still watching, is the star level here having an impact on stats? Or is it only the error level that impacts stats? I don't know if he's watching still, but we'll find out in a second. I can see him typing, so... Rarity impacts stats, yes. So you are having increased stats from being 4, 5, 6 stars. So that's still going to improve your odds. You are going to have to wait at least a little bit in order to increase the levels at a decent pace, unless you're willing to go into this store and, you know, do stuff like this. Just drop crystals on things to get materials, right? So we've got an extra stat upgrade there. Great. And now we need 400 to go up again. You got 200 crystals left? Oh my gosh. I don't know how many you had before, buddy. So we got to 74% last time. Let's see where we can get. Let's see where we can get. So I'm going to go in with the big hits. 277. I definitely feel like we put Disciple over here, and then we start off... We want to get as many mass assists as possible. Get the Siphon going. This gives a bonus... See, I don't want to do the bonus level just now, I don't... Actually, maybe we do. Maybe we do want to give the bonus level. Her basic increases her Siphon as well. Just going to basic, because I feel like we want the damage more than anything. His first special does more damage than his second special. This is the heal, right? Let's get some heals. Yeah, let's get some heals. 282. I feel like the Wookiee does pretty good damage too. Yeah, his second is an AoE. 231. Siphon. Mass assist. 71. I feel like his basic does more damage, but I might be wrong. Oh, that's a shame. The focus. So this is his big hit. We might be able to beat the tier. Maybe. We might be able to beat tier 1. 83. Let's give a bonus turn back over to Vader. He's also dealing less damage. That much is true. I feel like I need to just focus on damage right now. And hope for the best. I feel like we just need to go in for the damage rather than try to heal up or anything. Ah! 87%. We got close. We got close. You can't forfeit runs, MG, no. So once you're in, you're in. What did that give us? Some materials, but not enough. The boss cheated! How dare he? We've got one battle left. So if I'm going to do it, we would have to go into the error store and get enough of this stuff to get to the next level. I think we needed 400 in total. So I'd have to buy that again. I'm just doing this for testing purposes. 490. Finish the boss now, Scribe! Pull it out of the sky! Oh, I didn't realize you can refresh. I'm definitely not doing that. Alright, okay. So we were able to get to 13. Now, theoretically, that is going to exponentially increase the benefit, right? Because everybody on my team is going to 13. You got it with level 15? Good stuff, Roy. Every time you go to a new tier, you do get an increase, yeah. Okay, just basic. First special. Then I want to place this over here. And I want to do the mass assist. Feel like you need to go through that mass. I'm just going to do basic here to increase the Siphon mastery. Then I'm going to give the turn back to her, and then she can siphon the crit damage. Basic. The more turns we take, the less damage we do as well. So you kind of have to front load the damage as much as possible. Just basic him. Let's get some more Siphon. If we get round to another turn with Luke, I think his AoE does actually do pretty good damage. If we get round to a turn with Luke for the mass assist, that would be great. Let's heal up. Oh god, that heal does nothing. 83, 85. Losing a character. Come on. I think he's about to AoE us off the board, isn't he? That AoE is scary business. 94%, 95. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. 96, yeah. We got close. We got closer. It looks like 15 is probably the level you have to be. Yeah, it's because every turn we take, we deal less damage to him. Every turn we take, we deal less damage. So, when is the Hera Lightspeed token challenge supposed to drop? I have no idea, Swat. Don't know, buddy. If you can't clear tier 1 to 0, 0 to 100, so if you can't beat the first tier in one go, then yeah, you don't go to tier 2. You don't go to tier 2. Is the journey quest the anniversary one? I don't... Oh. No, that's only giving you 10 Zetas. So we're probably going to get a new journey quest later on that gives the Lightspeed token. You need to do Luke Skywalker one with 10 battles first, then you get the Hera quest. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I mean, the easiest way to do that would be to go into, like, over here, right? And just do something like this. And we'll go in with a full Luke squad. Luke! All of the Lukes. This will clearly count as multiple Luke victories, I'm sure. Can't get past level 15 without wailing or making it to tier 2. You can absolutely do it, Slan, but not currently. You can't do it. I think that Coliseum looks like, certainly in the early days, it's going to be how much you wail day 1 on new characters. CLS alone didn't work. You threw in Farm Boy and JKL and it's been registering. It's 10 battles, not 10 Lukes. I know. I'm doing it for the memes. Can we not tell? Can we not tell? There's kill things with Farm Boy episode quest anyway. Is there? Oh, in that case, I would have just used Farm Boy Luke, because he's not going to get some kills otherwise. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Don't AoE, don't AoE, don't AoE. Yeah, we got a kill. We need to do 3 more victories. I did Yoda tier 1 for this. Oh, that's clever. Ewan, you are clever, mate. You could just go over here. Does this work? Oh, well, obviously. Because I'm not... My Galactic War is done. Yeah, so this way you don't waste any energy. You could also do R2-D2 to get the Farm Boy Luke kills, right? You could also just use R2-D2, right? The error level packs are like a scam? How are they a scam? I have no idea, Roy. Luke, what? C-3PO? Hermit? Exploding Yoda over and over again. He had it coming. I don't know if we need to do this again. They don't give you the resources needed to hit the written level. It doesn't say you hit the level. It says the resources you need for those levels. Right, okay. Anyway. Not episode track. What am I looking for? Quests. Character quests. Helped us get that one at least. So when you do this, there you go. Attempt to inflict vulnerable 100 times. Okay, cool. So we need to think about characters that apply vulnerable. I feel like the easy one is going to be GL Ray's event, right? I feel like GL Ray would be the easy one. Or you could go into the CLS event. The R2-D2 event requires using Empire, right? So Empire, vulnerable characters like Grand Inquisitor, for example. He can apply vulnerable. How does he apply it? AoE. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict ability block and vulnerable for 1 turn on all enemies. So his AoE, immediately vulnerable. 8th Brother. That's only in Territory Wars. 5th Brother. Deal special damage and inflict vulnerable on them for 2 turns. Okay, so let's take him 5th. Great Mothers does it as well. How does she do vulnerable? If the enemy is leader light side, dispel all buffs from all enemy and doomed enemies are inflicted with vulnerable for 2 turns. Doomed enemies vulnerable. Gungan Phalanx. Separatists get it. It's not ideal. Iden. Iden's got an AoE vulnerable as well, but I imagine these enemies are going to die is the issue. Luke. Oh, Jedi Knight Luke is definitely the easiest. Holy cow. Holy cow. So theoretically, you could go in here on the final tier, and if you go... Oh no, Jedi Knight Luke is not a thingy, so it would have to be over here. You just want Luke to take a turn for his AoE vulnerable. So I'd need to have crappy characters like this. So like, that's an AoE vulnerable to 3 characters. It's something. And you could just farm that with no energy wasted. Right? You could farm that. It would take you a while, but it would work. What error level converts to gear 13? It's like error level 75. JML Sana. Sana gives vulnerable to everyone on a basic. Oh, that's a good idea. But, like, you want to have it done in an area where you can do it for free repeatedly, right? So I don't think there's anywhere that you can... I don't know, Rebels. JML's not a Rebel, though. Iden on R2 event. So Iden does it on a basic, does she? Battle. Deal physical damage. If no other allies have the leader tag, Iden deals damage. For each critical hit, Iden recovers that. Where's her... Is it over here? Yeah, vulnerable for 2 turns with her AoE. My problem is I feel like her AoE will just kill people. Right? Won't her AoE just kill everybody? This feels like Conquest. Any of the devs know why tier 2 boss is not taking damage at 60%? Don't know. Right. Maybe they're tanky enough to survive this hit. Not really. That's not going to give me very many vulnerables. You have to survive the hit, right? So 20 times is fine, but we're looking to do it 100 times. Galactic War? It's not really. It's not really free battles. It's 12 a day. And I don't really want to manually play Galactic War. There's another journey quest after the heroine scroll. There should be, right? There should be. After we've done this, there should be one for... Is it Sabine? Right? Is it Sabine? So, like, the problem is I'm just doing too much damage with those guys. But theoretically, journey guide. What about going into the Grand Inquisitor event? Ooh, more. Yeah. The Grand Inquisitor event is going to be... They're going to have higher levels, right? And I'll be able to use, you know, like GI, and if we take in Fifth Brother as well. So we've got multiple sources of vulnerable in this team. So, for example, that AoE is an AoE vulnerable. We've got an indicator over here for Relic Delta. So, you know, for example, here we've got +2. He's Relic level 5, and she's Relic 9, for example. So I'm just going to basic over here. You really need people with multiple things is the issue. Can you not buy the episode pass, the $20 one on the web store? You should be able to, yeah. I believe this one does vulnerable. Yeah, so that's a vulnerable. But this mission is really not ideal for vulnerable. Because there's only single enemies and you really want to have multiple enemies. Oh, you can't even auto this? What a frustrating event. So even though we're you know, the enemy is surviving, it's not giving us much opportunity to apply vulnerable. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure out a more cost-efficient way of doing this. Time-efficient way. We're also going to get older units to 5-star. Haven't seen any of that either. That's only for new players, guys. R2-D2, put Mara in. Isn't that going to suffer from the same issue, though? We're just going to kill them in the first shot. Mara on Star Kill event seems good enough. Sarnatir of Afra. The Sarnatir of Afra. I can't remember that one. So Sana does it on a basic, isn't it? Is that right? Can inflict vulnerable. Oh, man. Am I literally just going to be stuck basic? Basic. I mean, oh, actually, everybody's getting basic. Yeah, this is definitely the way. If only we could just put this on auto basic. Load up your Sana with a bunch of speed and do that. Because it still applies. Yeah. Do you buy Chewie and get him to Relic 10? Take Boss Nass in solo, auto basic 100 times. Against what, exactly? Can't we... The Jar Jar event? Summon is stunned with full on. First special, all enemies get vulnerable. Oh my lord. I just wish we could have an auto button. That's all I'm asking, guys. Give us an auto battle. Give us an auto battle. If you can wait for a droidica to get into damage immunity. So hang on. Offense down on target enemy for 1 turn, call out the run. Inflict vulnerable on target enemy for 1 turn. Okay. I mean, they've got a lot of stacks. They have a lot of stacks. I think he only does vulnerable on his turn. Sana definitely the fastest? Yes. I think Sana is a little bit faster here. Boss Nass, solo on light side 1, then go auto basic. Done in 1. Boss Nass on light side 1. Is it because he doesn't do any damage? Right? So, for example, if we retreat, we won't get any of the thingies for that. But we're saying... or a habit. Going over here into tier 1. Just going battle. Remove the allies. Clear the squad. Boss Nass. And Hermit Yoda. And then you just go auto basic because nobody here can hurt anybody. And yeah, that's definitely the easiest way. What would be ideal is if, in fact, I think almost going in to Cantina node, do the same thing, throw in Wat Tambor, place weapons tech on Boss Nass so he gains more turn meter. Yeah, if you back out, you get nothing. Womp coming in with the 12 viewers. Thank you, buddy. You can just do this, come back in 10 minutes time, and win. Because it's not like you can't win, right? If I change it to auto, I can deal damage with my AoE. Or not. Oh, I thought you could. Yeah, so you do need somebody. Oh, no. Okay, they're getting dots and stuff. Yeah, they're getting dots. So you can still win. He only applies it. He only applies it on his... when it's his turn. The idea behind this is you can get it all done eventually in one turn. They can't kill you. But yes, he does get retribution. The idea is that you can just walk away and leave it. You do it once, right? Have you tried the Star Killer last tier? Need looking at as you get nuked? Dave coming in with 10 membership gifted. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, brother. Once again, Dave. Defeat 20 Imperial Troopers is next. No worries. Dave is a legend, brothers. Thank you so much, Dave. So, yeah, this way would definitely work. Obviously, you just leave it on auto basic for a long time. It's probably the cheapest way of getting it done. I'm going to turn off those notifications because they're really annoying. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Lee J? Yeah. This feels like the brainless way of getting it done. Obviously, not everybody is going to have Boss Nass, but most people should be able to get him. Boss Nass solo on the highest light speed normal. Auto basic till done, then full auto. Highest lights on high... What do you mean highest light speed? So, don't know how many we got done there. I wasn't paying attention. But, like, that was more of a theory testing thing, right? So, journey quests, we're at 63 out of 100. That's absolutely fine. I feel like campaign, going over here and doing an early campaign instead, right? I know it's different energy. We don't have the energy for that. Maybe it is just light side. Because you could throw in Wat Tambor to get additional turns, but I suppose that doesn't really matter. Are there any other sources of vulnerable that would be useful? I'm just having a look. If I can see anybody that doesn't deal damage. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Dave with the 50 bucks. Scotland is going to the World Cup. No way. We did hit 1k viewers. Thank you so much for the 50 bucks, Dave. You're a legend, mate. C3PO. I used Iden for a few turns. My problem was my Iden just kills everything. That's my issue with Iden. That's my only issue with Iden. You know? No need to bring Yoda? I suppose you're true. I suppose you're absolutely right. I don't know why I was bringing him in the first place. I don't think that they can kill... They're doing 1 damage to Boss Nass. That's amazing. Just got the vulnerable stuff with just using Jedi Knight Luke versus Night Sister node in mod battles. Yeah. Yeah. Boss Nass also heals 70k per basic. It'll take them a while. 90k. Yes. Boss Nass solo on highest light speed, normal auto, basic till done, then full auto. Yeah, you just don't know when it's done. Though. That's the issue, isn't it? 3. Thank you so much for the $5 though, Mike. Appreciate you. Good night to Scribbles in the tribe. Been here for 4 hours. My phone battery's almost dead. Andrew, good night, brother. Thrawn event kills 11 Imperial Troopers per turn. Oh, that's awesome, Trent. Thank you, bro. We will get that. We will get that. I'm just going to go full auto now. So at least we've got some good advice for people. Got some good advice for people. That's really satisfying watching them die like that. Dish, 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 dish. Love to see it. Boom. But check it out, look. We've got a relic delta of 8. Relic delta of 5. Oh yeah, of course, because he's relic 5. Yeah. Does Boss Nass inflict without upgrades? I don't know. I'd have to check. I'd have to check what the basic does. This is the very first node in Lightside. Any advice on the Coliseum? Spaniard? Yeah, Spania. Coliseum, there's not a whole lot of advice that I can give. You try and front load the damage as much as possible. You place the Lightspeed token on Sabine Wren. Mine's at Relic 3, but it gave me the Zeta upgrade. But it didn't upgrade to Relic 7. Well, the Lightspeed token takes you to Relic 0. So it won't take you to, it's not a Relic 7 Lightspeed token. I'm doing it now with Gear 5. Nice! Boom. A little bit of motorboaty action. So yeah. These challenges are something fun, at least, to figure out. It said Relic 7 Relic upgrade, though? Oh. I mean, on the announcement it said Relic 0. So maybe the LST is misnaming it. Dave with another 10 gifted memberships. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much, dude. You don't have to be doing this. You've already been super generous, bro. Can't believe Scotland are making it to World Cup, brother. Well, I mean, I can, but... Hey, there we go. Our vulnerable is done. Dave is the legend. Alright. Yeah, we can do it on the Thrawn event, right? So, journey quests, claim, defeat 50 Imperial Troopers. That gives us 3 Nomicrons. So we just go into the journey guide, we go to the Thrawn event, we go battle. We've got this. I would rather swap out Zeb and throw in someone like... Actually, yeah, I want the AoEs. We should still have a full Relic Delta in effect. Look at all these guys. Your Hera Lightspeed token said 7 stars, Gear 12, Gear 13. I'm going to turn off those notifications once again. Where is it? There. Stop. Have a good one, y'all. Scotland! Lot on the Scots. Proud of you, brother. Good night, Dave. Big love, dude. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely the way for Imperial Trooper kills. Boom. Relic Delta, baby. 11 per battle, so you just need to do it 4 times. 5 times. Just keep going in. It gave me a Zeta for your R7 Hera that had no intention of applying. Yep, it gives you all the Zetas. It's free! If you already have Hera Sabine up, you get nothing. Well, you still get the Lightspeed token. So, yes, you get the equivalent of... I don't know what it will give. For someone like me who already has them... like, my Hera is Relic 8, and she's got her Zeta. So I don't know what I will be getting from it. Scots are great people. Yeah, you can normally break down the Lightspeed token, but I don't know what it gives you. The previous ones that I have had have given garbage. But I don't think they've ever been relic-based ones. They might have been. You want the Sabine Zeta? Been avoiding it. The Sabine Zeta is decent, to be fair. 20 of each Chiron to Gear 12 gear, just dismantle it? Yeah, that's kind of crap. Yeah, so we can show that for us now. So if we go over here and we go characters and lightspeed tokens. Yeah, this is... Yeah, so this lightspeed token, that's not 7... That's not relic 7, it's just gear 13 7 star. So 20 of each Kyrotech, some finisher pieces. So it's literally worthless to me. I suppose the Kyrotech, we can break it down for the new stuff. So it's got some value. So you go to Scavenger, I'm assuming the new things are in place now. Yeah. So for example, we could use this stuff and we'll be like, whoa, look, I don't even have enough for one Relic 10. But Droid Brains, I could go, woohoo, and get 249 Droid Brains. Woohoo! I could get 500 Droid Brains right now. That's sick. That's kind of sick that I could get 500 Droid Brains. Hang on. Weren't we supposed to also be able to get... Oh, there's the Aeromags. Yeah. 355 Aeromags. Nice. Good stuff. I'm happy about this. Claim that. Claim that. Wonderful. Defeat 5 enemies with... I mean, I do need to finish all this crap as well. But that's easy. That's stuff that you can do inside the journey guide. Let's keep finishing up the Thrawn event. Where'd you get the Hera Lightspeed token? So you need to inflict vulnerable 100 times once you've got the mission unlocked. So you need to go to Quest's Journey and go from there. You're confused. The error system is confusing. You're not a fan? It's a shame you find it confusing. I find it confusing navigating it, but I'm sure after a week or so, we'll know exactly where to go. So I think we need to do this 2 more times just to get those kills. I think it's just a couple more times, right? Nice. Yeah, 2 more times we need to do this. No idea what to do. Only quest left you see is... So, Pez, in order to get... I don't know if it was you that asked that question, but you go to Journey Quests down here. And I can't remember what the first one was, but the second one was Inflict Vulnerable 100 times. Vulnerable 100 times, go into light side battles. Go into light side battles right at the start. And just take in Solo Boss Nass. He can't do any damage unless you put him on full auto. His basic over here will inflict vulnerable on his turn. So you just put it on auto basic and leave it for as long as you can stomach. They shouldn't be able to kill him depending on how much investment you've got. And then go full auto to finish off the round. Okay? Win 10 battles with a Luke. Yeah, the first one was win 10 battles with a Luke. So you could do that just by going into the journey guide, for example, and, I don't know, going up against Palpatine and taking in Luke and defeating tier 1 of Palpatine. I don't think so. I think it has to be Farm Boy Luke, though, Gallifreyan. Any early account characters that can inflict vulnerable? Depends on what you consider to be early game account. So... Well, I mean, Forlom can do it. Forlom can do it on his special, but only if the target was stunned. So you need to stun someone and then use his first special and everybody will get vulnerable rather. You got Sana Staros. She does it on her basic. If they already had it, she'll inflict it on everybody. So Sana Staros, Resistance Hero Poe can do it as well. On his basic, if he's inspired. Stormtrooper Han can do vulnerable? Can he? But everybody is likely to have Boss Nass. His marquee has come multiple times. You don't have to have much investment in him. Free Zeta on Hera and a bunch of random mats from Sabine to disassemble. Nice. There are a couple of options. For an account that started last week... Oh, well, I mean, that's very different. Yeah, absolutely. That's a completely different kettle of fish. But, you know, Like, I wasn't thinking you were thinking somebody that started last week. What would be the earliest and easiest person? Savage? That's only in Grand Arenas. Come on. Forlorn, Asajj, Bo-Katan, CX2, Boss Nass, Depper, Fifth Brother, Aiden. None of these are particularly very early game friendly. Night Trooper, Morgan Elsbeth, Mob Enforcer. Like, you can get Mob Enforcer. She does it... Target already had defense down, inflict daze, exposed and vulnerable. Stormtrooper Luke can do it himself, but there's not many places you can do it. Yeah, Stormtrooper Luke's second special does vulnerable to all enemies for 1 turn. So you just have to use his second special like a lot. But obviously you can't use him in normal game modes, only in things like Coliseum and his marquee event. The Nihilus Datacron and the Rex Datacron seem to be attached to one of the new FTC crons. They don't seem to have their own level 9s. That's weird. Oh! Yeah, we'll have to figure out. We'll have to figure out. Where is Boss Nass farmed? Have we done that mission now? I think we finished it now, right? There we go. And then it's defeat 100 enemies with rebels. And that gets you the Sabine Lightspeed token. Where does Boss Nass actually... Where can you actually grab Boss Nass? Where is he? So he's a dark side. He's 8D dark side. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. Okay. So... What am I doing? Oh, I need to defeat people with rebels, isn't it? So I still just go in here? Yeah, the vulnerable one is a very confusing position, but I'm imagining they're expecting you to use the new Stormtrooper Luke to do it. 100 times does mean it's going to be a slow burn. You need to do it 100 times over the course of 2 weeks. 100 times over the course of 2 weeks, 14 days. So you need to be doing it like 10 times a day, right? I mean, it's obviously less than that. 7 times a day. So you should be able to do it in that 2-week period. Poor Thrawn getting killed over and over and over again. I know, he had it coming though. It's his fault for being blue. So that gives me 24. That's annoying. I'm going to have to do it 5 times. It lasts until November 2026. There's plenty of time. Oh, I didn't realize it lasted that long. But the idea is that you want to be able to use those Lightspeed token characters immediately. So I imagine it will get done quite easily. But the Scots paint their face blue. It's badass. Double standards. I don't think... No, nobody thought it was expiring after a day. No, Stelios. Nobody was saying it expired after a day. You don't have to do that in a day. That would be wild. Your Tuscans couldn't beat the last 2 tiers. Now got cleared. Both without mods. So you got plenty of time to get it done. It's just really... From a new player perspective, you would want to get it done immediately. Do the new journey quests? That's what I'm doing. That's literally what I'm doing right now. 100k on your hacked account. Bones, you're banned. Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry, bro. Were you asking what was somebody asking what I was doing? I apologize if I missed it. All right. Good business, everybody. It's been awesome. Obviously, we're not done yet, but I'm just glad we've managed to maintain some good viewerships despite the goddamn thing crashing. Despite the goddamn thing crashing. You know, if our stream hadn't crashed, we probably would have been rocking quite heavily. Okay, I still think we need to do more, don't we? I think you need someone like Hermit Yoda with Boss Nass so the shield doesn't spawn. Solo Boss Nass was killing with the basic. Ah, the shield generator was doing extra stuff, was it? Started my account about 2-3 weeks ago and used Eden for vulnerable... Oh, Iden. In R2 Journey Guide. She is farmable on light side hard 4D. Mediocre Sean coming in with the facts. And that's also a really good early game farm as well for fleets. Can I not whale on R10 mats? Of course you can. Boz and Stars, slowly getting there. Loving these quests for the Lightspeed tokens. Free Zetas, I don't have to apply. How would a new player do 100 vulnerable? Seems Iden is the easiest solution. But I mean, like, a new player doing 100 vulnerable could just buy the, like the hyperdrive bundle and it would be easy. But is it slightly more positive here? I don't know, Melkor. Where have you been, buddy? You should be doing this on your alt for this stuff? I will be. I will be. What makes you think I'm not? Mara Jade? Mara Jade is great, yeah. And she's part of the early character farms as well. Isn't she part of the new player character unlocks? You can't find the coaxial? Well, the servo motors. Is that what you're talking about? Boss Nass at Relic 4 can get you the first level of LSC? Of ISC? LSC? What's going on, Excalibur? Mara's good, getting 9 per fight. Boss Nass is way better though. Arnold stream. Oh, fair. Are things not positive in Arnold stream? What's the issue over in Arnold stream, buddy? There we go. We got our Sabine Lightspeed token. Can't seem to find them in the shop. Claim. Good. So we finished the journey quests. We finished the journey quests. Episode quest. I don't really want to do that, but I guess I will. The last tier of the Starkiller event is impossible with the Undirector of Relic Delta. There's a +5 difference and your opponents just get... Really? I kind of want to test that. Oh, you have to win 2 squad arena. Oh, fuck that, dude. So, the Starkiller event. Last tier of the Starkiller event. There's a +5 relic difference? Yeah, why do they have +5 relic delta? They shouldn't be having +5 relic delta. They're relic level 5. They've obviously fucked up the programming here. Like, it's clearly bugged. I really wish they would let us basic. Like, auto. Yeah, it's kind of wild, right? For some reason, they've got a... Oh, hang on. Is it not letting me use my Starkiller? Yeah, it's not letting me use my Starkiller. That's the issue. Yeah, that's stupid. If it was my Starkiller, mine's at Relic 8. But then again, that's the one to unlock him. So... Hold up. Sorry, loads of questions. Okay, so they're aware, guys. They're aware. They're fixing it when they can. The Journey Guide impact of Starkiller and Afro will be fixed soon. Yeah, they're aware of this bug already. How do you choose vulnerable? Go into light side tier 1, Slan. Light side tier 1. And just take in Boss Nass, Hermit Yoda, go auto basic until you're bored, and then go full auto. He does vulnerable on his turn on a basic. And you'll never die. That's how we did it. CLS doesn't count towards the win for 10 battles with any version of Luke. That's another one. CLS doesn't count for wins with Luke quest. There you go. I've let them know. Don't need Yoda as well, Solo NAS. Well, we heard earlier that Solo NAS was applying stuff because of the shield generator. So that could be based on what level of investment you got on Boss NAS, but I don't know. I don't know. So we need to win 2 battles, really. I don't want to have to win 2 Squad Arena or Fleet Arena battles. I can't beat the Bo-Katan Mandalore event with my full R9 units. Thank you, Relic Delta. With your full R9 units? Are you sure you're not getting given a gifted unit on one of the tiers? And that's probably impacting it, but they're aware of these intricacies now. Where do we go for Stormtroopers? Thrawn. Thrawn Journey Guide event. Yeah, do the Thrawn Journey Guide event. As far as I can tell, it's actually having CLS on your squad at all. Tried that quest with 4 Lukes. I had him as an ally. I had him as an ally. Hey, good night, Foot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon, guys. Had CLS on mine and it was an Emperor Palpatine and I was fine. Really? Okay. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Do my fleet wins tomorrow. Wild times out there, let me tell you. Kadar, how's it going, bro? You alright? Would Jedi Master Mace window be another event to check? I know we don't have the ability to check. Yeah, we can't check right now. Oh, it's going! You have an R9 BAM and an R9 IG-12, but they would give you an R1 Bo-Katan Mandalore, so it's impossible. Joy. I don't know if it's intended, but Relic Delta is active in TW. Should be, yeah. I don't think they ever said it wouldn't be, Lucas. They said it wouldn't be active for Conquest. The Strangest Conquest. Current Coliseum score stand every day until you get higher? No, you have to do it every day, buddy. Just did EP Journey Guide and it didn't count. So there's definitely some fuckery going on there. Does getting higher level increase that, allowing me to do more damage? Specifically right now, you 71 effect today. Score you reach first things you can get. Yeah. Forced units weren't updated to have relic levels in the PvE modes. We'll increase the relic level for forced units as needed. Yeah, so they're addressing all the Journey Guide events. Yeah, Tommy, are you going in with solo boss NAS? If so, throw in Hermit Yoda or C-3PO. Are you going... Jacob, are you going in with a solo boss NAS? If you've got the shield generator, I imagine the shield generator is fucking it up. The shield generator is 10 stacks, can't be copied. Gungan allies immune to critical hits, take reduced damage, plasma shielding. No protection, max health when can't be defeated. Plasma stacks of plasma destroys shield generator immune shield. When it loses all stacks, recharge. I don't know. Whenever it loses stack or recharge, Gungan allies gain stacking protection. Shield generators defeated, they gain 50% to meter Gungans. If allies are guns starts doing Whenever a Gungan ally, they gain 10% of the current max protection until the end of the boss. Yeah, this is it. Until the end of battle. Whenever Boss Nass inflicts a debuff, he deals true damage to the afflicted target with the shield generator. You need to take in someone like Hermit Yoda or C-3PO. Okay? Just do that. So everyone's Coliseum rewards pay out at the same time? Yes, it's a daily timer. You can see up here it's got 11 hours, 19 hours and 10 minutes to get through. Episode track. What am I actually looking for? If I was to try and, because I think we needed like level 15 with this ability upgrade. I'd need 220 of that. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'd have to do this a couple of times. Like this I don't particularly like, and I know it's not necessary. I'm just kind of curious. I didn't mean to buy that many. Ooh, we got a 370. That's not going to be enough to get me to 15, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, we got to 15. So let's just see if we can beat tier 1. And that's probably where I'll leave it tonight, guys, because it is late for me. I am tired. Your stats still scale with 7 stars. There's not necessarily any reason for you to do it right now. Ah, wrong button. I'm supposed to do the first special. That's just basic for now. Don't kick me. That was also a mistake. Yeah, I'll just do the big hit. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Basic. 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 Yeah, probably heal up right now. My poor Barris. 80% right now. 83%. 85. Mass assist. This should do good damage. 94. Love to see it. 95. Keep it going. Yeah, the upgrade thing is kind of sucky. Let's just try and get the damage in. There we go. We beat him. Go us! Unlocked tier 2. So that gave us 25 of these things. So then you get tier 2, which gives you the extra materials that you need, I guess, on a daily basis to get through additional levels. It's deliberately designed to slow you down, guys. It's deliberately designed to slow you down and obviously reset your battles. That's level 15, Slant. That's level 15. It's deliberately designed to slow you down on this, probably to frustrate you more than anything else, right? Because look, we need 100 of this mat to get to the next tier. Stuff. Yeah. So, like, I imagine if I go in now with one more level, we're probably not going to get very far here. Oh. What happened to Chewie? We lose Chewie? Did I see your DR question? I did not. Sorry, buddy. Trend. So everyone's Coliseum rewards pay at the same time. That. Captain Phasma, Focus Chron looks gross. Lots of stat boosts. I don't know what your question is, bro. But say not engaging with Coliseum, really. All you miss out on is what level the unit is gifted to you. And some error store currency. But if you're sitting on tons of gear, like, don't you need to be gifted? You don't need to be gifted a relic unit? Yeah. Will he be best first R10, do you think? No, Tren. I don't think so. I don't think an R10 Leviathan changes anything. I've gone over that quite extensively over various streams, but it doesn't change the mirror matchup. It doesn't change anything that you're doing. Where'd you get all the error currency from? The error store. So I think we used crystals, 2,000 crystals to get error currency, but I'm doing it for the sake of let's see what you can do rather than anything, right? So my leaderboard right now has got people, and bear in mind it's only been up for 4 hours, has got people on tier 3. So this guy has probably already got quite a high level Luke, level 40 Luke, right? So this guy has spent quite a bit straight away to get into level 40. I think what it's designed to do is you are organically going to hit level 65 over time, but it's putting essentially a timer on how much of this currency over here that you can get, right? This error currency right now, because that scales based on where you place in the leaderboards every day, right? So 1,000 of this means relic 10 mats in realistic terms, right? Because that's what it's giving you. It's giving you the currency to spend in here. You need, it's like 14,000 of that currency. So 2 weeks of being in the top 10 gives you enough coaxial servo motors for a relic 10 character for the relic mats, not the signal data. Alternatively, you could use it on lightspeed tokens if you need them to get some lightspeed tokens that you're missing, right? So in terms of the currency, I went to the store, the error store, and I picked up this, and it gave me 56k currency. And then I had to blow quite a bit of crystals on this. I don't recommend doing this, guys. I don't recommend doing this. You will get them to 65. We've had it said directly from the devs in the chat whilst we've been streaming that you will get to level 65 by the end of the era on all the characters, even if you don't whale at all, right? So what this is it's kind of like if you really want to be getting the top end rewards from the leaderboards every day, you kind of have to do it now rather than wait. And it depends on how many people in your shard are whaling heavily. You know? Did you calculate this error level process above character on error page? Can't remember. Oh, what, this thing up here? Yes. Yeah, so progressing through this over here, all you need to do is get, well, I mean, this is basically, you can cap this out. You can cap this out if you take every single every single marquee character and the legacy character to 95 by the end of the era. So if you max out everybody, you'll hit level 665. So if, conversely, if all you do is take the 6 marquees and the legendary unit to 65, you'll get to 665 times, 7 times 65. You'll get to 455. So you'll get to over here. If you're free to play, you should hit level 455. You know? And anything between then and the max is the more you whale. I don't think you can get the Journey Guide unit free to play. Since it requires 4 stars, free. You're telling me that no free to play person is going to have the crystals to get every marquee to 4 stars? That's a lie. No, the final tier is so the final tier gives you 4,000. It's the big incentive to be like, look, you get so much more currency if you go to the top tier. Obviously so basically from level 1 to level 395, you get 10 of that currency, right? So 395 times 10, 395 times 10, 3,950, right? But we're expecting free to play to get to 455. Yeah? So that's another what? 60. 60 times 20? 60 times 20. That's 1,200. Plus 3,950. So free to play should get 5,150 currency in total at the end. And then the whales will get quite a lot more. Oh, that's huge, Shadow of No One. You don't get every level? What? What do you mean you don't get every level? Of course you do. Of course you get every level. Why would you not get every level? You don't need 4 stars for level 65? No. No, 3 stars gets you to 65. Every 100 levels you get extra. Oh, is there... Oh, you do get a boost. Sorry. You do get a boost. Yeah, well done. So there is a little bit more than that. So hitting level 100, you get 100. 10 times as much. That's nice. 200, you get 100. 300, you get 100. Cool. Why does it state every 5 levels here then? Oh, it's every 5 levels. Oh, yeah, sorry. Apologies. Yeah, no. Yeah, ignore me. So I'm guessing... Yeah, it's every 5 levels. It's not every level. Apologies. Oh, it's... Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it jumps up. At a certain point, it jumps up to every 5 levels. 20. At 20, it starts going up in increments of 2. I can't be asked to calculate all that, guys. Like, that's going to hurt my brain. Somebody else will do it, I'm sure. They let us bring a new game mode, but integrate a paywall. That'll make people want to play it. I mean, it's a frustration mechanic. It's not a paywall. You'll still be able to engage with it, but they're going to slow roll it, so you're not going to be able to experience it fully unless you whale. Which, you know, I get it. I get it. Doesn't mean we like it. Question for free-to-play players getting those journey guide characters. The problem is we need to step away from free-to-play, right? Because it largely depends on, you know, a guy that's been playing the game for 10 years and is in Caliber 1 and is a free-to-play player can easily do it. They'll be able to get 5-star marquees for everything, right? If they're in a good guild, they're good at GAC, they get top of Fleet Arena. All of these things are possible in a free-to-play account. They're all possible. They're all can be done and are done by players, right? But then we could say, you know, a guy who started 2 months ago and didn't know how to play the game, didn't know where to focus. No, he's not going to be getting every marquee to 4 stars. You know, a guy that's been playing for a year probably won't either. But we need to get away from free-to-play is not going to do it because there's such a broad spectrum of free-to-play, right? Do you think tier 2 is possible at 3 stars, free-to-play? This gives me a chance to be top 10, at least 30. Again, free-to-play, how do we justify that? Like, do you have a crystal hoard? That's the only thing that's going to get you into the top. And bear in mind that everybody is going to progress at the same level, right? As each day continues and people get more attempts and they get more rewards, and next week when we get more error challenges come to the game and we get more currency and we get more level up materials for our units, it's going to be a very dynamic position. So it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. I doubt many I don't think free to play are going to be in top 10, guys. Free to play are not going to be sitting in the top 10 of the Coliseum. You like that's whale territory. That's whale territory is up here. This I'm sure I'm going to be drowned well out of the top 10. When I wake up tomorrow, I'll be well out of the top 10. I'll probably be down here if I'm lucky. Like top 250, maybe. I have no idea how big my shard is. Full K crystals per character per era. How many players can manage that without spending? I'll do it, Cal. I'll do it. On my 11-month-old free-to-play account. And it can be done. It can be done. It's just like... It's really easy to say, no, it can't be done. You just have to make sacrifices. And you have to have played the game efficiently, which means, are you getting top of Fleet Arena? Predominantly. That's the main driver, right? 4K crystals is 10 days in Fleet Arena. Exactly. Exactly. Now you add in things like territory battles every 2 weeks, wins in GAC, GAC payouts, right? Keep adding in those stuff. Do you have, I don't know, R7 on your Padawan, Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon Jinn, and every month you're getting 100 extra crystals there? How well does your guild do in TB? Every 2 weeks, kicking you 1,500 crystals. It all adds up. It all adds up. You know, you'll get an extra 200 crystals outside of Fleet at the very least, right? But is it worth it? Well, exactly. Is it worth it, right? Is it worth it? That's the other question. Relic Delta forces free-to-play to invest more heavily than ever in relic farming. Okay. And? Yeah. I heard level 65 is possible. Apparently, David, yes. Yeah. Just dropped 2k crystals on mats thinking it'll keep me high in rank. But you think when we wake up we're going to... Oh, God, yes, MG. Yeah, listen, dude. Most people haven't engaged in the game mode yet. Most people have not engaged yet. So if you use the crystals there for units you can't even use, you can't catch up. Catch up to what, Epic? Like, what are you catching up to exactly? What are you catching up to? There is no catch up. Everybody's progressing at a different time. So it's like, you can choose to invest the crystals here, or you can choose to invest them elsewhere, right? That's the cutoff. If you are looking to invest in brand new characters to get them to 4 or 5 stars to get a new journey guide character, I don't think that that's worthwhile for most players. Can it be done? Yes. Should it be done? Probably not. Probably not. It's not worth it. So, like, you can choose to be taking all of these characters to 4 stars to get a journey guide character to maybe take him to Relic 4 at 3 months' time and then use him, right? And you'll use that time to get better and better rewards in Coliseum, which will then translate into error shipments. And you're like, oh, okay, so I can get myself some... Obviously, this... It would be a better idea if I went onto my alt account. But this will get me a... What is it? A healer to Relic 5. Or I could go into this one over here, which will get me a support to Relic 5 straight away. Or I could get a Relic 5 tank. Or I could get a Relic 5 attacker. Or I could choose to put it towards Relic 10 mats, right? So the Lightspeed tokens down here are designed to be a catch-up mechanic for newer players. And the coaxial servo motors, which are designed for Relic 10, are for more late-game players that want to spend their currency there. Does that make sense? Will the episode pass only get 4-star character still? Yes. I mean, again, it depends on how much you whale, right? The episode track doesn't guarantee you a 4-star character. It gives you 20 shards. And you need to have 30. So you'd still need to spend some crystals over here. Well, you need to go over here and you need to do like a 5 pull or a 1 pull and hope for a... Actually, yeah. Yeah, you probably need at least two pulls, right? So you could either spend 2,600 crystals or you could go spend 6,000 or something like that, right? How did you do the inflict vulnerable gear? We did Boss Nass, auto basic on a light side node. Did they remove that mod upgrading material that was needed to upgrade 6-star mods? I don't think so. Won't you get enough through the marquee? Enough what, Lewis? From the free episode pass? Oh, I have no idea, bro. I don't know. Average pull is 7. So 7 is normally 3 pulls. 14. You need 15. I can't remember, dude. I'm sorry. Episode pass should give you 4 stars. Now, the episode pass doesn't give you enough to immediately go up a star. It only gives you 20 shards. Doesn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Ignore me. Ignore me. That is enough. Sorry. Sorry, guys. What is it? It's 10. It goes 10, 15, 25, and then it's 30. Do we know how to unlock the anniversary lightspeed tokens? Yes. Yes. So to get the anniversary lightspeed tokens, go to quests. And below here, there's going to be journey quests. I've already done them, so I can't see them. But go into your quests, go to journey quests. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump onto my alt account, claim my stuff, and I'm going to have to log off. Because it is midnight for me now, and I've been streaming for hours. It's been great. I've, you know, loads to learn, loads to understand, loads to unpack. Good things and bad things, definitely. And loads of content to cover. Wow. It's going to be a busy time for me. Do we think Coliseum will get easier when we level the other characters? No. Because currently the characters scale to your least powerful character. So when we get the next character, they're going to lower the average level. which kind of sucks. So I wanted to come over here to claim all this crap on my alt account. Oh, we've got a new daily event for finish one Coliseum battle. I can't do that just yet. What's my thought on what? Do you think it's possible to hoard error mats for future tunes, i.e. you suck for Luke, but then IG90 for top of the leaderboards? You're thinking about consolidating your error materials. Maybe there is a world in which that can work. But I think all you're doing, most likely, is cutting yourself out of like Coliseum rewards in the short term. Error upgrade mats go away at the end of the error. Do they? Okay, thank you for confirming that, Kadar. Yeah, so don't hoard all your mats for one error. Stuff. They turn into credits once the error ends. What, standard credits? Wonder if it's possible to get Gear 13 4-star character with only spending on the episode pass. I think you need 5 stars for Gear 13. I'll check it for you. But if you're getting all 6 at 65 anyway, why not just invest in all the characters right away? I think they're talking about trying to take specific units to beyond 65. They're trying to talk about, oh, maybe I can get one character to 85 and get them at like relic level 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Instead of getting, you know, all the characters to... For example, maybe somebody wanted just Darth Vader, right? Maybe all they wanted was Darth Vader, so they saved up all the mats, you know, throughout the era, and just threw it all into Lord Vader, or Darth Vader, Duel's End. How long does the marquee last for? A week. Refreshes every 24 hours? Yes, it still only runs for 7 days. Nothing's changed about the marquee events, to my knowledge. Could you please hit someone apart from the tank? They've definitely made this more frustrating. Like... Like, how painful is this? It's like, am I going to have to actually level up this guy first? And I don't think this guy is applying vulnerable right now. I don't think his abilities have leveled up enough. Oh my god, this is painful. Defeat Colonel Stark eventually. Just the rewards change slightly on some tiers. It's painfully slow, but it can be done. Oh my gosh. I just want to get to bed, I'll be honest, guys. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I feel like I might as well just be basicing. Are his other abilities actually doing anything? Yeah, that does nothing. That does nothing. Auto basic probably just gets it done quicker. As soon as this guy stops taunting, I'm gonna go elsewhere. 9 damage, 14 on a crit, 66, 66, execute order, 64, damn it, 66. Come on, get the scout trooper, please, before that guy taunts again. There we go. Auto basic. Do auto basic? Yeah. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9. I like how we do 9 damage, even if he's got defense up or not. 15 on a crit, though. We are health stealing for like 2 or 3 hit points per time. Yeah, so our damage doesn't change if he's got defense up or not. That's hilarious. Phenomenal gameplay! We're here for the long haul, baby. Can we just about defeat this stormtrooper before he kills us? I don't know. How much damage is he dealing to us when he hits us? Well, we dodged. Guess we'll never know. 41. I mean, I should just level him up. That would make more sense, right? Let's just do that. There we go. Then we'll go back in. Wow. Okay, so for each stealth enemy dispelled, yeah, no, so again, auto basic. This just makes more sense. Oh, crap. Makes more sense just to go auto basic. We're doing significantly more damage to him now, but it's still painfully slow. Why am I surprised? This is a shit game experience. Essex, why are you surprised? Nailed it. Have you seen how the final tier? Yes, yeah, Lalna. They're gonna fix it. They just haven't they haven't addressed all of that crap. They haven't addressed all of that crap just yet. Episode track. Woohoo. Episode quests. Do that. I mean, look, I've got 8,100 crystals right now. So I could just do a 5-card pull here. Woo! Stuff. I am still live, just for a short amount of time. I was just going to go ahead and promote this guy. Can't level him up any further. But I can throw him into the Coliseum. Okay, so middle. Put this on here. Basic. Mass assist. Heal up my allies. Back over here. Absorb some crit damage. Get kicked in the face. Might as well do a ground and pound. 7%, baby. Let's go. Can we get 10? Can we get a 10%er? 9%? 10! Snailed it! Alrighty-roo. Mass assist. I'm so proud of us. We nailed it. A few of the journeys are absolutely horrible. Yeah, if they give you gifted units, they've got no relic levels, so you end up getting boned. End up getting boned, guys. I'm current rank 41. Go me. Claim, claim. Great. Alright. I think that is going to do for us today, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely poop-decked. I am poop-decked beyond. Oh, my lord. Alright, guys. It's been the tits. You guys have been awesome here today. Hopefully you guys will come back for future streams, because we had hundreds. We broke 1,000 at one point. So you guys are awesome. I'm gonna go offline now. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been awesome, guys. Good night. God bless.